Yes, please. Microphone.
Assalamu alaikum. Please.
Lift it. Either you bend down or lift this to your height.
Okay.
You can see it. वीडियो
लेकिन वो भी इस्तेमाल हो रहा है।
हाँ वो ठीक है सर इनके लिए एक और पब्लिक एड्रेस वाला है।
Yes. In Nigeria we have different type of sections like Ahmadiyya, Nawaruddin, and Saruddin.
Right.
And most of us we don't know the difference. Please, if you can tell us.
You can translate this question in your language first. In this.
Sallu ala Nabi al-Karim. Nǹkan tí Alhaji Abdulsalam Shomi béèrè ni pé ní ìlú wa Nàìjíríà a rí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan tí wọ́n pè wọ́n ní Nawaruddin, àwọn ẹgbẹ́ kan wà wọ́n ń jẹ́ Ansaruddin, àwọn kan wà wọ́n pè wọ́n ní Nusaraudin, àwọn kan wà wọ́n pè wọ́n ní Ahmadiyya, àwọn kan wà wọ́n pè Jamaatul Islamiyya. Pé kí ni ìyàtọ̀ wọn láàrin ra wọn síra wọn?
Thank you. You can keep sitting.
Yes,
please. This is a very important question which gives me this opportunity to explain the differences between Ahmadiyya Jamaat and other religious Jamaats. There are so many in the world, not only in Nigeria, but the whole world is abounding in so many sects and calls. One thing which is common to all of them is that they say, truth is with us, the rest are without truth. Come to us and you will get falah. You will receive Allah's pleasure and grace and bounties. Leave us and, as they say, go to that place. This is the common call made by various sects and their leaders. It leaves the Muslim Ummah very much confused. The poor people, the common men, who don't know much about the Quran or the Sunnah or the meaning, deeper meaning of these things, they cannot decide which way to go. There are more than 72 roads. Each one standing at the head of the road claims, if you want to reach your destiny, come and follow this road. If you go to the others, you'll be destroyed. So how can we determine which road is right and which wrong? This is the question which I am going to address after this has been translated. This microphone.
Nǹkan tí wọ́n bá a sọ ni pé bí oníkálukú wa bá ti ṣe gba ẹ̀sìn wa ìkan náà ni, àmọ́ bó oníkálukú ti ṣe ń lo ẹ̀sìn rẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ ni. Gbogbo ọkùnrin ní jẹ́ ọkọ ìyàwó, àmọ́ bó oníkálukú ti ṣe ń ṣe nílé ìyàwó rẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Al-Qur'ani ni gbogbo wa jọ gbàgbọ́, àti Ansaruddin àti Nawaruddin àti Ahmadiyya àti Nusaraudin àti Jamaatul Islamiyya. Àmọ́ àwọn apá kan yóò máa sọ pé báyìí ni ojú ọ̀nà tọ́lọ́hun wọn bá rí, àwọn apá kan á ní bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ ló ṣe rí. Ìyẹn ló fa sábàbí tí ọjọ́ Iléyá kì í fi papọ̀, ló fa sábàbí tí ọjọ́ ààwẹ̀ kì í fi papọ̀. Ìdùdù àyà olòmíì yóò máa ṣe tiẹ̀ ńjọ́ Monday, olòmíì á ṣe tiẹ̀ ńjọ́ Tuesday. Ààwẹ̀ Ramadan olòmíì yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ níjọ́ Saturday, olòmíì yóò bẹ̀rẹ̀ tiẹ̀ níjọ́ Sunday. A kì í fi ẹnu kò síbì kan pé ìkan ṣoṣo náà ni.
This is a question which was addressed to Hadhrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam about 1400 years ago in a different form. And this is a question which he answered most satisfactorily for all the people, literate or illiterate, great scholars or religious or simple common run of the people. He answered this question so beautifully with such deep wisdom that when I tell you about the question and the answer, you will be astounded, and from the depth of your heart, you will say, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him. What a beautiful, what a wonderful prophet he was.
wọ́n ní irú ìbéèrè yìí ó ti ṣẹlẹ̀ nígbà tí ànábì wa Muhammad wà láyé àti pé nígbà tí ànábì ti kú nísìnyí ó ń lọ bí 40 ọdún lọ́nà ẹgbẹ̀rún tí ànábì ti papòdà nísìnyí so síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ náà irú àwọn ìbéèrè yìí náà òun náà ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ àmọ́ nígbà tí wọ́n bá ti sọ̀rọ̀ ànábì wa Muhammad gbogbo wa ló làwọn pé sallallahu ta'ala alaihi wasallam kọ́lọ́ ń bá wa kẹ́ kọ́lọ́ ń bá wa gẹ̀ àgbà ànábì gbọ́ lóòótọ́ àmọ́ ṣé nǹkan tí ànábì ní kí a ṣe ṣé bí wọ́n ti ṣe ní kí a ṣe ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni gbogbo wa ṣe ń ṣe.
The question was, once Hadhrat Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told his companions that as the Jewish Ummah had got divided into 72 sects before us, so my Ummah also will be divided into 72 sects. Then there would be a 73rd Jama'ah. Kulluhum fin nari illa wahida. All of them will be hellbound except one Jama'ah. The companions were astounded. They were afraid. They were overawed with this information. Because when such a time would come, they thought, how shall we know? Out of the 72, there is another added 73rd. And only one is going to heaven and all 72 are going to hell? So how could we know? This was the question.
So, bàbá ní nígbà tí ànábì wa Muhammad ti wà láyé àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí ànábì ti sọ kalẹ̀ àti ìtàwọn àléfà ànábì tí wọ́n gbọ́ lẹ́nu ànábì tí wọ́n sọ táǹpẹ̀ ní hadith torí hadith míì wà ànábì ló sọ wọn á ní kálá Rasulullah hadith míì wà wọ́n gbọ́ lẹ́nu ànábì ni wọ́n nígbà tí ànábì papòdà tán wọ́n wá sọ wípé tó bá dijọ́ ìgbéǹde wọ́n ó to ìlà 70 àti méjì ìlà tó jẹ́ 72 lines àmọ́ nínú 72 lines 70 àti méjì yẹn ìlà kan ṣo ló máa wọ àlùjánnà àwọn tó kù iná ni wọ́n máa wọ̀ bàbá wa ń bi wá lérè pé báwo la ti ṣe máa mọ ẹni tó fẹ́ wọ iná nínú àwọn 72 yẹn àbí nínú 73 kó wá jẹ́ pé nìkan ṣo ló máa wọ àlùjánnà 72 tó kù yẹn ń kọ́ ṣé nù náà fẹ́ lọ ni inú àwọn wo ni 72 ṣé nù tèmi ni àbí nù tiyín inú àwọn wo ni sí wà lórí ẹ̀yẹn ṣé nù tiyín ni àbí nù tèmi.
That's right. When this question was addressed to Hadhrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't hesitate to answer. Immediately, without waiting, he said, "This is no question. It's so simple." This is not the words which he used. He used the words, if you want to recognize that sect, which will be the 73rd Jama'ah, recognize him by this sign. Ma ana alayhi wa ashabi. That Jama'ah would be recognized by what would happen to them. And you can recognize the signs of what is happening to them by looking at me and my companions. So the state in which you find them today, you know how they are treated. What is happening to them here in this world. If similar things happen to one Jama'ah later on in time, if they suffered through same persecution and trials for the sake of Allah, then they would be the heaven-bound people, and those who will bring these problems, create such problems for them, they are the hell-bound. That was implied in this answer. So the answer is, recognize that sect by what happens to them. If things happen to them which have happened to me and my companions, that sect is bound to be true, because no false sect can be like me and my followers.